There you guys are. Let me hit the live chat. Oh boy, I am slowing down today. I'm tired. But I feel it's that Taurian energy. Can you guys feel it? Has today felt decidedly maybe different than yesterday? We hit our quarter moon this morning, and it's kind of felt, at least for me, kind of walking with concrete shoes on. The moon is in earthy Taurus. If we're not grounded in our bodies, it's kind of hard to get everything firing at all cylinders to do what we're doing. Plus, we're having some aspects that make things a little difficult. The general mood, I'm noticing with people that I come into contact with today, not very happy, slugging along, kind of feeling like, you know, whatever they're doing, just not feeling like they're having progress and having to do tasks that they would rather not do. You know, it's just not feeling fun. You know, even though everything is going, the planets are orbiting forward, still kind of stuck in the sludginess, and that winter feels like it's going on forever. We are making progress, you guys. That is the general mood that's out there. This Mars in Capricorn is really forcing us to like maybe deal with some things and push through things that maybe we don't really would rather not have to deal with. Because Capricorn can sometimes make us feel isolated, maybe depressed. We've got Venus there. And then those being ruled by Saturn. Saturn is really active right now. It is very much the taskmaster. It very much wants things to be done and to be done correctly. None of this nilly-willy, you know, shortcuts, that type of stuff. It matters right now. So this is kind of the time where we're slugging along and just the day-to-day stuff and trying to get those things done, but we are working towards a larger thing. And we happen to be hitting a wall with our US chart. We have T-minus 12 days to essentially the opening of our Pluto return. Yeah, we're kind of running on fumes for a lot of reasons. So let me check in, say hello to you guys. Thank you for coming tonight. I know I didn't announce tonight because I just had no idea when I was going to be able to get to go live because we just, lots of stuff going on over here. So how are you guys doing? And fam, I'm one, Paisley, Bonnie, Beth, Sophie. Hi, Pammy and Kathy and Sempress and Jane Finley. Bonnie, Mel, Cherie. Yes, please hit the like button. Jan. Hi, you guys. Wise Liz, Holly. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Ashley, Teresa. So I am very happy to see you guys. Hi, Rick Gonzalez. Do we have all of our moderators here? You guys have been very busy the last couple weeks with the lives. I've just been having the weirdest trolls lately, you know, using the Cyrillic alphabet. It's weird. But speaking of our chat, you guys, I know that these are intense times. I know that I go really deep with some intense energies and uncovering things that can be emotional or just open up Pandora's box, so to speak. We are a beautiful, wonderful community. I love all of you guys and your participation. If something isn't feeling right and feels kind of sideways, you can still back off the chat, but still gather what's going on, okay? I know that all of us are growing. We're experiencing growing pains. Hello, this is the quarter moon. Quarter moons are crisis points. And so all of you are wonderful contributors. I want that to continue. Let's give each other the benefit of the doubt. We've been really stressed out all winter long, okay? So that's all I have to say about that. Let's just be supportive, and we're just going to keep moving forward. The thing is, with this quarter moon and these fixed energies where we just kind of want to chill and sit back, even though they feel like they're slowing us down and sluggish and we want to do that. Nope, things are still moving. And part of the work that we're doing still with our new moon contracts and intentions is we have to keep moving with those things. Oftentimes when we set goals and you get a week or so into them, especially like this first week, it's kind of like, you know what? I've had enough. I've had enough. This is as far as I want to go. But the lunation continues. So our work continues, right? So there are some charts that I want to look at with you guys. Last night, I think it was about 2:15 in the morning, my time. So it's about 3:15 in the morning on the East Coast. All of a sudden, I got one of those pings. My ear was ringing, and then they were both ringing, and then it seemed like it was in stereo. And then I was thinking about this high-pitched ring. I'm like, this doesn't seem like the Hathor ring that I thought maybe was Hathor, Divine Feminine. This one just seemed like it was like literally a ping. A message is out there. We're going to go do something. Let's go. And the thing is, usually when we get pings or that high pitch, it lasts for like 30 seconds. This went on for over 75 minutes. Like in the last 15, 20 minutes, it kind of faded out. But it came back and I'm like, I'm ignoring this. I just don't want to pay attention to this. And then it got louder. But eventually it did turn off. And so, of course, I'm throwing cards like, what is this all about? I think what it relates to, well, all the cards keep lining up with this. I think this relates to the giant, huge, historic crypto bust we had today through Deputy Attorney General Lisa Monaco announced that. I put that in the community. I know YouTube seems to not like that video that I did on her at all because it seems really suppressed. But there's a link to the announcement through the Department of Justice on what they did. This was the largest bust ever. So I think it was related to that because I was getting the ping for like a solid 45. This doesn't work. Come on. I have so many of these markers. Okay, does this one? Nope, that's not a whiteboard eraser. Oh. So that started at 3:15 a.m. It went for until 4:30 a.m. on the East Coast. There was an arrest in New York in the morning, and court was at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. I can't find a time when this arrest was made. Well, anyway, these two people, they're married. Ilya and Nancy, I think her name was Nancy. They were trying to launder over $4 billion in crypto, but the FBI seized $3.6 billion worth of crypto. I mean, think about that. That's a lot of money. And this couple, they're like 31 years old. And the filing for what they did and how they did it, I mean, just not smart at all. The FBI was able to trace the activity because they were using multiple email addresses, but, on the same server, server in India. They had a cloud chart that had a list of all the passwords for all their accounts, and they were accessing these things through the same IP address. There were about 2,000 wallets that were associated with their crypto money that they were trying to launder. This was out in New York. And so as today went on, and I'm trying to see what's going on with the crypto data mining shows up for me as the Six of Pentacles reversed. I mean, doesn't that make sense? You're mining something underground that has to do with money. Six of Pentacles. It was really interesting the people that this came up with. It showed up with, remember last week, Joni Thomas saying that whatever DeSantis, I don't want to buffer, and Thomas would talk frequently. This came up. This came up as the signifier for Devin Nunes. Remember he took the job for Don Julio to be in charge of the telecoms thing? No, he's in charge. I think he's in charge of the crypto. And this week, putting 2 and 2 together, it seems like, well, yes, this afternoon I verified. In my humble opinion, for entertainment purposes only, I think Don Julio is Bitcoin mining at the Mar-a-Lago. I think that's also the other reason why there's all these undersea cables that, you know, maybe our enemies are able to access through here. Like, I think he's, maybe it comes in through him and he kind of disseminates payments. Yeah, so reason 5 gabillion that GOP is so loyal to him. DeSantis, Nunes, and Abbott seem to all be in on this thing. This bust was a huge, huge bust. I have this, going back and looking at all the Tarotscopes I did. This lines up with the militias. This lines up with the truckers. This lines up with the white supremacists. All those people in the streets with the protests and terrorizing everyone. This is how they're getting paid. So today's bust was huge. $3.6 billion. And when it was hacked or stolen back in 2016, 2017, I think it had a value of only, you know, like $15 million or something like that. It has grown exponentially. And you got Ding and Dong who are in charge of this. It's so ridiculous. How are you guys doing? Paisley, oh, the buzz probably explains the increase in unknown phone calls. They must have been fishing for work numbers. Paisley, is that for you? Because I can also tell when there's a lot more active. Like I get these really weird texts. I didn't get any today. I wonder if they're going to come in the following days. Okay. Temperance, be right back. Making a pot of coffee. I know, I drink coffee late at night too. It wakes me up, but it also, like, I don't feel like I'm fighting for sleep, but I still get good sleep. Okay. Oh, Shockwave, you did post that last time. Texas breaking news. Crypto miners rush to Texas working to turn Austin into Bitcoin mining capital as the power grids. Stability is in question. Okay. And which I posted another tweet today as I was going through this stuff. I think that's why. Where did the money go? For example, Texas, weren't they charging surcharges on people who use the electricity, but they didn't make any of the upgrades? I think okay, so we've got the petroleum energy thing. Well, now I think they're probably all into Bitcoin mining because, hello, I'm a power company. I supply it. Who's going to pay for it? Consumers. And they, at the expense of having a good winter infrastructure, winterize. Where'd all the money go? And I got that hit today about that. So, hello, Ellen. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Yes, Pammy, I don't know where I get these stupid texts. Okay, so if you guys start getting that stuff and it's active somehow in your phone, the best thing I can say is turn off your phone. Clear your cache, you know, the memory and whatever you've been visiting. I would also, you know, you can, if you have apps, you can offload your apps so they take up less space. But I sometimes go through it and I like take everything off and then I put it back on and I kind of get rid of all that noise and static and garbage on my device. Thank you, Joni, so much. Okay. I need a drink of water. So, this quarter moon, oh my gosh, the other night, I thought I was going to faint because it's just so bad in Florida. At 8:50 a.m., the sign coming over the eastern horizon, giving life to this chart, what are we going to do today? Was at 24 degrees Pisces. Oh boy, did that just buffer. I just saw that buffer out. So this is the chart over MAL. The highest point of this chart where the sun was today, get this, 26 degrees Sagittarius. 26 degrees 28 minutes, in fact. So we all know, well, the galactic center of the universe right now is 27 degrees Sagittarius. That's where the galactic center of the universe was when the divine feminine. So we have the galactic center of the universe smack dab right up against the midheaven, you know, the birthplace of the sun. A bunch of black holes there. And the other thing that's there this time is the asteroid Bam. Bam Pow. So that's happening. So over MARALAGO, we've got Bam. Something's going to strike. Something's going to hit it. And then, this is crazy. Which one is this? I can't even read it. Please tell me that's, I can't even read it. I'm not even going to try. So that's happening. It's interesting because in Washington, D.C., though, the top of the chart in Washington, D.C. is 29 degrees Sagittarius, and Bam has just crossed over, pushed over, over MARALAGO. So it's like bam, bam, whatever is coming out of D.C. has just passed over, and it's hitting the skies there. Okay? So that's happening. That stood out to me. In Washington, D.C., we had the sun here at 19 degrees Aquarius in the area of secrets, hidden enemies. President Biden's sun is in the 12th house here, so he really does very well with it when this energies are here. The moon is in the 2nd house here, our substance, who we are, and they were at 19 degrees, 46 minutes, Aquarius and Taurus. It's interesting because Donald's midheaven is here at 24 degrees, but his power planets are in Leo. His Mars, his Pluto, his rising sign. And when we have this sun and moon here, it's like it cuts off the Mars, it cuts off the Pluto from him being able to, you know, lash out, have a war against someone, manipulate things, or just be destructive. It's like it really interrupts his ability to do whatever it is he's wanting to do. Okay. Oh, and today, actually, yesterday, so I'm gonna back up here again. I'm gonna talk about that big bust that happened again today. So I saw the filing, and the courts in D.C. signed for it like at 11 something in the morning yesterday. So I'm like, ooh, there's a timestamp. I'm going to throw a chart. So I threw that chart. And what I noticed with that chart, and I don't have it with me, was that at the bottom of the chart here, I don't want to miss this one. Well, anyway, the bottom of the chart had the part of fortune, you know, that fortunate aspect of between the sun and the moon. It was at 11 degrees Leo. I'm like, what? So 11 degrees Leo, when the court order was signed for the search and seizure, this was down here in the area of defending home, you know, protecting the rule of law. Here, they're going to execute a search and seizure at a property. This is property. These are hidden things you can't see either, and assets. And down here was at 11 degrees Leo. That is Donald's Pluto, which is in his 12th house of things that are hidden. It's also the Ascendant, the rising sign for the GOP. And so I knew instantly when that was signed, there's going to be fallout for Donald and the GOP. Also, when I looked at that, because I'm looking for the asteroid related to Lisa Monaco, because she's the one that did it. There is no asteroid for Lisa, L-I-S-A. There's like a bunch of Lisas with the last name. But there was one, L-I-S-E. I'm like, oh, that's her. Because when that happened, and she had her press conference today announcing what happened, her asteroid was 0 degrees Taurus. Hello, we had a quarter moon today in Taurus. Well, when you look at the USA Sibley chart at 0 degrees Taurus is the asteroid George Washington. That's a match. And I'll tell you what else is at 0 degrees Taurus. This is President Biden's moon. I mean, that's amazing. Biden, Lisa, George Washington. We have the biggest bust. We're 12 days away from our Pluto return. Hello. What a magnificent thing for the United States to be bridging towards, right? Because what's happening right now, for those of, if you don't know about this, I'll sum it up as quickly as I can. USA is having her Pluto return, meaning, oh, throw that away. I have been doing a lot of purging. Apparently, I have to get to my markers. Oh, there we go. Is having her Pluto return. Pluto takes like 246, 248 years to orbit the sun. So when we announced our independence with our Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, Pluto was at 27 degrees Capricorn, 33 minutes and 8 seconds. We've been waiting for Pluto to come back. Pluto right now is at like 27 Capricorn something. It's not here yet. It will be at this exact point on February 20th. Pluto's the planet of life and death, transformation. 1776, our nation was born through destruction and war. How Pluto. I feel like also the whole MAGA thing, we got the truckers in Canada, the fight that's on the ground, and these people truly are like, this is a civil war. We're at war. They're definitely picking up on the vibe of Pluto in our nation's history. That is why it is resonating so strong. And they will probably be kind of out of their mind through this year, because Pluto is going to take 3 passes at this 27 degrees Capricorn 33 this year. It's going to go forward. I think it goes backwards like in June or July, and then it makes its final pass in November. The Pluto return also represents our nation being born and the conditions under which she was born. A vision to become a more perfect union. What a humanitarian thing for a moon in Aquarius that day. But here we have Pluto, life, death, transformation, destruction, in the USA, second house of income. The United States transformed economies. It transformed world order. That's powerful substance and stuff. What's happening again right now, you guys? Things are transforming. We've got these people who think that they're fighting in a war again. Back in 1776, it's no accident it came up that way. So we've got those yahoos. And, God bless them. We needed you in 1776. And we need you to be fighting against transnational organized crime. But they seem to kind of like that side. But anyway, so here's this theme of war. Life and death, transformation. There's a big rebellion, Aquarius. Huge rebellion going on by the mob, the transnational organized crime, the mob, and they are the one that fund international cells and terrorism. Even if they show up as P-boys or MAGA, that is international terror. You got that? China, Russia hate the fact that the United States rewrote world power after World War II. They hate NATO. They've been trying to get rid of it for so long. The crimes that they've been committing have been proliferating throughout the globe. And the Saturn-Pluto conjunction on January 12, 2020 served to cut and sever, also with the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction on 12/21/20, to sever that expansion and clip them. And they're dying off. Pluto, life and death. Enemies within, enemies without. This is the dance of the war that we are in. We've navigated it pretty well up to this point, but this is also crossing that bridge with us to our Pluto return. However, the good news is look at how aligned our biggest law enforcement, that's number 2 most powerful person with law enforcement, Deputy Attorney General Lisa Monaco, aligned with George Washington, our first president, and there's President Biden's moon. We've got this right, you guys. Oh, look at this. I didn't even notice this, you guys. Dun, dun, dun. Ho-ho-ho. This quarter moon? No. Come on. That was such a perfect segue transition, right? Let's try again. This quarter moon? Holy shit. No way. Stay in my body, stay in my body, stay in my body. So this quarter moon was at 19 degrees, 46 minutes in Taurus. The moon's in the second house. Hello, USA Pluto. USA chart. Unfreaking believable. Vesta. The asteroid Vesta, the one that represents service, public servants. 19 degrees, 46 minutes in Taurus. It is freaking, you can't get more exact. 19 degrees, 46 minutes Taurus, 19 degrees, 46 minutes Taurus. You hear what I'm saying? And so this happened, the moon in the 5th house. Hello, President Biden with his Taurus moon. Look at these a-holes. Is now in the 6th house of day-to-day activities, public servants, military, investigations, intelligence, hello, healthcare, our medical professionals. So it's like what Lisa Monaco did today with President Biden in Washington. It's like they're walking over, knock, 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 land shark. And the GOP is freaking feeling it. And you want to know something else about, I'm going to tell you because I know you're asking. Somebody's asking. What if these, they're so screwed. So this stuff is all at 0 degrees Taurus. George Washington, Lisa Monaco, President Biden. We have 1 degree Taurus, a day late, $1 short to the party. This is the GOP Pluto. Destruction. Their Pluto is in the 10th house, and the sky's above them in their chart. Okay, when something is crowning you, it's like everyone can see what's happening with you. It's undeniable. What's been happening with Pluto and the GOP? Self-destruction? Have they not transformed so much since January 12th, 2020? Because not only is the GOP Pluto at 1 degrees Taurus at that great reset, that's Saturn-Pluto conjunction, January 12th, 2020. The Ascendant, the rising sign, was 1 degree Taurus. Uranus was 1 degree Taurus. So these mofos are getting their butts handed to them. The Great Reset has their number and is shaking stuff up, and we've been seeing it ever since. Can't make this up, you guys. So oh my God. Okay, I need something to drink. I need to check in with you guys. It is just too late in the evening for my mind to be exploding like this. And my throat just went dry when I was talking about the GOP. You know what that means? I'm hovering over something. Okay. How are you guys doing? Oh boy, shockwave. Weather Channel reports the number of Texas earthquakes at over 30 doubles due to fracking. I'm so done with that fracking. I keep saying Queen needs some pom-poms. Okay. I was the captain of the pom-pom squad. I was the first national showstopper all-star at our high school. Yes, I need poms. I like jazz hands. I have jazz hand gloves somewhere. Yay! Good call, Pammy. Okay. Oh, those boxes. Thanks, Jens. Dun, dun, dun. That was weird. Okay. Okay. Are we good here? Okay. Strawberry rhubarb. Hi, Sandra. See, I got it right now. I got it right. Okay, so tarot, I am intrigued. I will also let you know that this transit quarter moon, Jupiter in the 7th, we the people, is conjunct asteroid America right now. How freaking lucky is that? And we have transit Jupiter in Pisces. You know, Jupiter, that planet of expansion, good luck, miracles, wonderful things, expanding correctly in a good way. Jupiter, I love Jupiter, is conjunct USA Ceres. How we nurture and support ourselves, especially here, 3rd house, with each other. But it's at 8 degrees, so it is really the exact like midpoint between USA Sun and Jupiter. So it's like doubly, triply, wonderfully, goodly, wonderful. Protecting we the people, expanding on our goodness, expanding upon, hello, $3.6 billion of crypto. And that is how we're starting off this quarter moon. Meanwhile, Don Julio is screwed. Oh my God. It's so bad, you guys. Anyway. Okay, so let's look at this quarter moon, because I am very interested in this chart, given what's going on. I am really loving this layout with this fabric. I can't get away from it because I love it so much. I've got the tropical out because I'm very much in a very tropical mood. I get to go back to Hawaii this summer. My girlfriend is getting married finally. So I am definitely feeling it with the tropical in the air. So anyway, what am I doing here? Let's take some, well, maybe I want to keep the pretty out, you guys, but I need some space. What am I going to do here? I'm going to do this. Oh, and like I've been saying, Facebook is totally screwed. Do you want to look at this real quick? This is Facebook's first trade. It's just going to get worse and worse and worse. I will tell you, I didn't know a lot about astrology. Like, this is when I was in the beginning-ish. This day, Friday 18th, I'm like, I'm no astrologer, but I know this is a crappy chart to go public, because Venus was retrograde #1. And it was transiting the sun. I don't know if you remember that, but it was a giant Venus transit of the sun. Basically, it's between the sun and Earth, so it's like getting eclipsed. And going backwards in Gemini, transaction, people, values. But we've had these eclipses. That giant November 19th full moon eclipse that lasted a really long time, that eclipse was at 28 degrees Taurus, where the moon was. Facebook's sun, 28 degrees Taurus. The North Node is rolling back here. Their Jupiter, the thing that expands, hello, record profits, money, is at 24 degrees Taurus. This is the top of Donald's chart. So Facebook is coming for Don Julio as well. Everything going down with that. The midheaven is 7 degrees Taurus, but between the midheaven and Mercury, communications, digital life, social media, is the asteroid Russia. Russia is at 15 degrees Taurus and Saturn is at 15 degrees Aquarius, and they are feeling it. This whole Uranus-Saturn square, I know it's been very uncomfortable for many. Yes, depressing, exhausted, don't want to deal, but we have to. Oh my God! It's giving them a run for their money, literally. But you guys, they're so screwed. Look at this. So where's Saturn right now? Where is it? Saturn. I'm sorry, you guys, I know. Ooh, I totally get lost in these charts. So Saturn at this, oh my God. Saturn at this quarter moon is at 16 degrees Aquarius, 24 minutes. Well, Facebook derp in this area of kind of bad fortune and bad luck at 16 degrees, 42 minutes. It can't get to the horizon in the sunlight. It's stuck here. That is their natal asteroid Wuhan. Hello. You guys who've been with me know that this is one bad mofo of an asteroid. Yeah, it's as bad as it used to say. I used to have to say woo-woo all the time because Facebook or YouTube would, I love YouTube so much, would buffer me whenever I'd say this. So we would say woo-woo. This mofo, yeah, widespread destruction, death. Things are never the same again. This was prominent in the charts of 9/11, the 1918 Spanish flu, Pearl Harbor, and of course, COVID. This thing, it gets aspected and hit, it does damage. And Saturn is sitting right on top of Facebook's Wuhan, so it's like kind of a controlled free fall. Marie, is Zucker baby pulling a Donald? Did it drop because they're stealing money? Okay. In my humble opinion, Facebook is a vehicle, also using that cable maybe off the coast of the Florida with other nations, China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, because they're also showing up with all this. Because they never produce documents, they never follow up with any. The judge ordered, by February 10th, you guys need to pick an executive who's going to be here for these calls and who will be the one responsible going forward. And if you have plans and you have meetings, you are ordered to cancel that. You're going to be here. I have felt shock and fear and blood running icy cold in whoever has to do this. Because FB, you know, their original funder, here we go again. One of their top investors, when they went public, was Yuri Milner, Russia. He also invested, I believe, in Twitter, but he's also a startup with Spotify. It's all connected. So Zuck has to do what his handlers tell him to do, which is basically that name that shall not be said, Mimium Sigolovich. That dude is top boss. Yeah, so it'll get, oh my God. And Facebook, man, we're going to go through our Pluto return, but their asteroid, bam, pow, it's at 29 degrees Capricorn. I don't know how they recover. It's just really, they're just dumb. And Medusa. Look at this at the bottom of this chart. Medusa, she's supposed to be the goddess that actually protects those who've been assaulted and abused. That was the curse. She was, hurt, sexually assaulted. And part of her thing was that she was transformed to snakes on her head because she is the one who is there as a goddess to protect those who have been assaulted as well. Holly Coleman tells the story much more elegantly than I can, but essentially that's it. She is at 28 degrees Scorpio. The South Node just rolled over her. So in this third house of communications, digital, look at all the information that's been coming out finally about how FB is used for trafficking. She's finally able to come out and do her work. Wow. 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 They're screwed, you guys. They're totally screwed. Okay, I was supposed to get to this horoscope. Yeah, I did too. I still have it, but I never check into it. I had to make one for my local, what is this called? Your homeowners association. So I just check in there once in a while. Love and like good vibes. Hi. Okay, Lori, we'll catch you in the morning. Okay. Okay, Susan, did I miss it again? No, you missed nothing. Okay, oh, good. I think the moon is void. I think that's why I can think now. I was kind of having a harder time today. And you guys, our energies are going to wax and wane. You know, I love being here with you guys. You guys get me excited and get my positive feel-good vibes going. But, you know, behind the scenes, I'm like the rest of you. I just kind of, you know, things kind of suck sometimes. But whatever, we're just going to keep on keeping on. Okay, so this is the horoscope over Washington, D.C. for this quarter moon. Now, oh God, I swear to God, this Pluto return is already releasing things, and I can tell because intercepted houses and signs like air. Okay, so you see here, see this big piece of pie, and the sign Aries begins inside this house and ends. Well, that means Aries is intercepted here. It can only do stuff there. And if there's an intercepted sign, there's going to be an intercepted house. And so, so they're going to be the third and the ninth house. So if you see here, Gemini down here in this third house, the third house starts in a sign of Gemini and it ends in the third house of Gemini. This is intercepted. I'm sorry, there's talking outside my door. For me, I have intercepted houses and signs that have always been very debilitating. But what I've noticed since this Aquarius new moon, with this Pluto return upon us, shaking things up, it's like those shackles have been released. Since we started bridging, I can feel the presence of our massive Pluto return coming. This is when we're going to be reborn. Okay, I need to just stop talking and get on with this, right? Right? Okay. I probably should grab my mitt because this is really taking a while. Okay. Man, am I thirsty. I don't know where this moon is. Okay. You guys, I want to look at the... Okay. Here we go. Here we go. So this moon will be in Gemini soon. Dark moon Lilith is there. So actually this moon is going to be moving it'll feel like it's moving relatively slowly through Gemini because this is the point at which the moon is the farthest away from Earth. And that's why we call it Dark moon Lilith. Dark moon Lilith is an imaginary point. You know, there's a point where the moon is the closest to the Earth, and when we have an eclipse and we are close, the moon is closest to the Earth, that's when we have those supermoons. It doesn't have to be an eclipse, but the supermoons are when the moon is in the sign closest to Earth. When it's farthest from Earth, like when maybe a full moon looks really tiny in the sky, well, that's because it's the farthest away it'll be. The moon representing the mother-child relationship. When the child is too far from home, bad things can happen to it, and there's monsters out there that want to hurt it. And that's how I think of Dark Moon Lilith, being abandoned, pain, no defenses, terrified and scared, being forgotten. That's where Dark Moon Lilith is right now, and it's sitting right over Donald's sun. And the next couple days, it's going to feel like forever to get through the sign, but better in Gemini than Taurus because that was a killer. Okay, what are we doing? Hathor, we invite you to join us. If you want to help us out here, we'd love to have you. Please. My God, this quarter moon is at USA Vesta. What's going on here? We're leading to a full moon, okay? That's going to be insane, by the way. First house. Ooh, this has not developed yet. Oh, this has not either. This is the hidden enemy. What's crowning Washington, D.C.? Ninth house. Ooh, that feels like a big thud, like law enforcement, shared resources, debts, allies, opposition, public servants. Oh, look at this. This axis. Bad luck, bad fortune. Things have not developed yet. Fifth house of the sun. Okay. So this moon is being led by Uranus. Uranus, record things happen. Record seizure. Record losses. Someone's going to have really awful weather, electrical storms, electrocution, explosions. This could, like a grid could give way, earthquakes, infrastructure on the ground. This is not good. Oh boy. So on the ascendant, what's giving life? This quarter moon leading to our full moon. I am so glad we're not in eclipse. We're not in eclipse. But something's going to trigger solar eclipse revolution. In Pisces. Oh, Gemini, I think this is like the Don Julio card. What's behind this? Ooh, Aries, I'm going to come for you. First house in Washington, D.C. Aries is intercepted. This is a pain that we need to deal with. Our 11th house, friends and networks, are helping us. I bet that's our allies. And this is going to make a yod pointing. Well, we'll see. These are powerful, powerful, steady friends and networks that are going to be helping us. We've got great plan, great communication, powerful, powerful expectations, and authority to do whatever we're going to do. This ongoing pain with this Aries, single, little, immature monster. Stub. 12th house. So the secrets, third house messages, intercepts. You guys, there have been more cracks and busts going on with that ANOM app. Oh gosh. Lunar eclipse change. The hidden enemy to these messages are what is changing. Oh my gosh, I need to just write these down. Eclipse, Gemini. This secret we have is third house messages, lunar eclipse. And that is going down here. Eleventh house. 11th house. We've got an increase. Our friends, networks, our agreements. I think we're going to get this done. This is like influence. This is help. What we're doing. What's crowning the 10th house, 2nd house, what we own, our substance. This is who we are. We're not going to budge. Are you kidding me? Because that's where the quarter moon is. Holy crap, you guys. Oh my gosh. I would expect more hauls maybe of things. 9th house, remember this felt like a big thud. Oh boy, 9th house. We have the 12th house, escape. 2 things come to mind. Pooty, trying to save face. And things are going awry with this so-called protest in Canada. Do you know, I just saw that the person who manages the Facebook pages for what's going on there is a woman from Missouri. Yeah. And crazy that this was a so-called organic movement, but they had time to print up specially designed half Canada, half USA flags to put on all those trucks. Someone had time to place an order. Unbelievable. Shared resources, air. We've got the comms. We've got the comms. We're using our comms. And we're, Scorpio comms. We've got so much. Nobody has the idea, the depth that our intel is operating. Oh my God, they're so far ahead. So far. It's like they've got whatever's going to come out new. It's almost like they've got the security barrier that they'll be able to catch it. 7th. Oh boy. Neptune. Sacrifice. Usually this is associated with a death. My December 10th live, when Donald, that's when I traced it back. December 10th. December 8th, 2020. Donald's war on the Constitution. The sacrifice was democracy. So it could be a person. It could be something very important to the people or your opposition. I hope it means Pooty's going to give up. This is where USA Saturn is, our scales of justice. 6th house, public servants. Oh boy, you cannot make this up. Chiron, healing. There is a pain that we have that we must address with our military and our public servants. Chiron is here in the 1st house. For our president wants to resolve this pain. He's using his networks. We've got our military and public servants who are having to deal with this. 5th house of the sun. Cancer, I feel like this is because it's a fluid situation. There's a lot of moving parts. Trying to figure out what's going on in the ground, what's going on in the air, and all the moving parts. What's going on here? 4th house defenses. Oh. So oftentimes I would see this Uranus Genius card with Don Julio somewhere over here because he was having Pooty do his little ops, his false flags. This is intercepted. This can't move. It can get caught. Uranus explosions, water. This might be like a sudden plan. 3rd house, comms. The Saturn and the truth. Oh boy. This is a big heavy hitter here. Oh my gosh. The 2nd house, income gains, values, or substance. The 9th house, our faith in the law. and what we're doing abroad. Wow, something big is happening because Biden usually has like 1 or 2 arrows maybe of different areas of the horoscope talking, meeting the nuts and bolts, the agencies, the allies, people he needs help doing stuff. Donald had arrows going everywhere because, you know, back channel this, that, quid pro quo. It was like spaghetti all over the place. But 1, 2, I mean, how many arrows do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost half this chart. There's going to be a lot of movement leading up to this full moon. Hold on your, oh my God, because it's going to, oh, shicer, you guys. So this is where this moon is going. Oh my God, 2.5 days or so, it is going to be rocking. It's going to get nuts, you guys. Holy cow. Okay, how are you guys doing? You did not miss it all. How are you guys doing? La 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 la. I'm just trying to... Oh, thank you, Marie Sutton, so much. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. I heard, Marie, I heard something about this biatch named Susan Gore from Wyoming funding subversion of democracy, and I think associated with air. You know what? I think I've heard of that name before, too. The last time I looked at the asteroids, Eric Prince, like he's caught, too. I don't know where it is right now, but this is very interesting. Let's get the tarot cards out and see what this means. Okay? I should have left these up. Man, am I thirsty. I totally feel like I am hovering over something, you guys. I just heard, I just felt President Biden laughing because they've got their plan. But I want to tell you of this vision that I had about ACB. Again, I can't stand her. I hate that she just suddenly pops up. But, you know, we were upset the other day because there was that news that they are blocking Alabama from having to redraw their districts, right? So as I was looking at the 6 of Pentacles thing, and then my ears were ringing like I described earlier. All of a sudden, I'm seeing her, maybe it was the night before, like she's at a dinner celebrating. Like I can hear champagne glasses clinking. And she's like laughing and mocking what happened with that decision. Like laughing really hard. I'm like, you're so nasty. And then I could see like Joni smiling. Well, that 6 of Pentacles reverse, crypto, mining, is also very active between all of them. But yeah, she was just like, they're like laughing, whoever she was with just laughing so hard at how much they're screwing, like they're so power hungry, like they're going to get everything they want. 12 days to go, you guys. 12 days. Okay, tarot. Washington, D.C. looks very busy. It looks like there's enough tension there to get things done, but whatever gets into motion is going to have a lot of support and power to just like take off. Like, doesn't this almost, these blue lines almost look like butterfly wings, like they're ready to take off? What's going on here? Oh. Well, that one's upright. Boy, oh boy. Oh, they are waiting. To have this many cards on the fence, it's almost like we're waiting for a green light to go. Six of Cups, going back to the past. Truckers, moderators, all of them GOP. This is intelligence. Charging after. But I just felt like this was a switch. There's like something's flipping against them. Hi, Linda Foster. How are you? How's Indiana? I hope you guys are warm. Something's been transmitted, maybe across the border. There are judgments. There are judgments. I feel like this is related to truckers and crossing the border. They shouldn't do that. Okay, we'll just see. In the first house. Come here. Yes. Yes, what? This is also my Hathor card. This is my yes card. I have yes and no's cards. Yes, what? Yes, what in the 11th house? Yes, point person plan. Donald is done. We're done with this. We're done with this bullshittery. And we've got a plan. 11th house with our friends and networks to carry this through. The Secret, which is kind of on hold. A shared celebration is on hold. This is the Six Wands Mob, the transnational. Yeah, it always is, but this is unique in relating to whatever plan we've got going. Like, this is our celebration. The Hidden Enemy. The Queen of Pentacles. So January 6th insurrection, because they thought they were creating a new authoritarian nation. Queens are nations. A Bitcoin nation. Hidden enemies. Look at, we've got the sun there. POTUS is ready to go. He's got so much luck and help and support. The Neptune there is that is the thing that we can't quite see through what they're doing. That haze, that fog, like we get mad because is Attorney General Merrick doing enough? He is. We're not supposed to see it though. 11th house, networks. Queen of Cups. USA. This is my card for the United States. Okay, wait a minute. Why? Who is? You all know. Yes. Okay. Sorry. What is crowning? Washington, D.C. Once. This is the extra card I keep in the deck. Once has been associated with all those people that were summoned there, January 6th. It is the money that comes into our SCOTUS or to other networks. Something is coming to our nation capital. It's in the skies. We're all going to hear about it. And this is the Two of Wands, the plan. The astrology said, look to what we own. Something shocking is going to be happening. And the plan on how we're going to address it. 9th house, lands far away. The 10 of Cups, the family. This has to be Russia, GOP. It could also be, this stuff is going south. Whether it's with Russia or in Canada. Shared resources, we got the communications. Everything is on a global level and things are coming. We're coming to the end of something. Yay. 7th house, we've got the sacrifice here with a partner or an adverse. That is the Trump dynasty. Autocrats, dark money, control over our justice. So, I don't know. 6th house, public servants. The government has a plan. Is going to heal something. There is a wound we have to heal. 5th house of the sun. Okay, this is my Carol card. Carol shows me comms, orders coming from. Someone has to go do someone. But because the name of this card is something about a Christmas carol, I call it Carol. This is a country. Their orders, okay? What is this? What are we giving orders to? Investigate something, check something out, get more information. POTUS. Ooh, dream. This is my dream card. Propaganda. Influence ops. Planting a seed in someone's head. And where is that going to? Strength. This is our strength. This is the bigger, I don't know what this is, but I can kind of feel it out. We're moving into a stronger space. And nobody can see what it is or why. It's coming though. Fourth house, our defenses, our assets, a genius, Uranus genius. Oh, did we catch some mercenaries? This is like follow the trail. Follow the digital trail. Oh. Third house comms is we have the truth coming out through the courts, King of Swords, or an angry dictator. Second house, income gains. Data empire. Pooty, the source of the money, the source of the crypto, the data hoarders. And I already looked at what was on the Ascendant. Well, well, well. That is quite interesting. Let me write these down. Holy cow. We have Judge, Six Cups, Knight Swords, Six Swords. We have Swans reversed and the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups. Kind of sideways. This is sideways. This is Ten of Cups, kind of sideways. This is the World. This is the Ten of Pentacles. There's a sacrifice going on. We have Hyro. No. Yes. This is Carol. The government is doing something. Gosh, there's so many interesting things in here. Okay. We've got that. How are you guys doing? Shock. Stated car and home insurance are going up in Texas. Abbott, new laws are having major financial impacts on everyone. That guy is such a mofo. He's lighting the pockets of all the big industry. All the big businesses are the ones who benefit, and that's how he's getting protection and payback. That guy is so screwed. Okay. Gore-Tex. Gore-Tex. Wait, Gozar's from Flagstaff? Because that's been showing up lately, too. How are you guys doing? La la la. Okay, anything else? Anything else? Okay. So this is what I've got so far. The moon is void. I am not going to be writing down any intentions or contracts. We're going to see how tomorrow goes to focus on that. Do you guys want to do the Tarotscope over MARALAGO? Should we do that? Even though I'm just so interested because we've got BAM up here, and this is a very my poor printer has had enough. It it died on MARALAGO. That's where it decided to take a crap. We'll run out of ink because we don't have enough for you. Should we do this? Oh, you know what? I forgot to do my dice. Because usually when I do these Tarotscopes over MARALAGO, I can figure out, we get a really good idea about what's going on. Let's do the dice. Let's do the dice. So that we can know the most important things that we're dealing with. Gosh, my mouth is so dry. Marie, read what I wrote at 9:49. Oh goodness, I don't know if I can. Can I go back? 9:49. 9:49. I don't know if I can get back that far. I will look at that later, okay? Yeah, and you didn't know MARALAGOs. Okay. Dice. What are the most important players here? The fourth. Okay. We have the sign of Pisces here. I was talking about earlier because it's having a really big impact with Jupiter. And Pisces is the sign on the Ascendant here. At 28 degrees. So this is like, this is holding a lot of secrets, you guys. We have the number 4 for the 4th house. And this is whatever plan they've got going on, Uranus, Genius, and the Knight of Pentacles. And the most important planet, luminary, is the moon. So hang on to you guys, 2.5, 3 days, just hang on. Hang on, because we are in for a ride. Holy, it is like just gonna rock DC, whatever's going on, okay? Okay, so let's see if I can go through this a little bit more quicker. We're just gonna do this one on Palm Beach, the tarot and astrology cards, figure out what the heck is going on. What the heck is going on down here? Okay. What do we have? The first house. The secret. What are you working on, Don Holio? Oh, he thinks this is like his golden parachute. That's his ticket out. What's crowning Donald? MARALAGO. Lands far away. He doesn't care about the law. Shared resources. Your partner. Opposition. What? Those are all reversed. Holy shit. There's a partner or opposition in DC that's getting sacrificed by Donald or is sacrificing Donald. Holy crap. Capricorn, this is the card I used to get for him on the way he used our government as his piggy bank, and to North Korea has a connection here, and also paying for the January 6th. Oh my God. First house, who you are, 24 Pisces. Jupiter return benefits. Something from the past he has benefited from. We have Pallas Athena here, so this is a really like militarizing and strategizing something with something big. Jupiter, the law, it could be military related. Or we're going to find out about what he strategized about, maybe like with COVID response. 12th house secrets, this is his ticket. 12th house escape. What in the actual? This is his oh boy, his golden parachute. It's his escape route. Because his hidden enemy, oh crap. The second house here, what he owns. Finding out what he doesn't own. Maybe what his secrets and what he gave up. His networks, friends. Biden had that over here, Cancer. I think Biden is finding out how things were set up to benefit him and his networks, crowning him in Mar-a-Lago. Mercury retrograde, reinvention. We're going back and finding out something that happened, reinventing a story, reinventing allies maybe, people that were helping, reinventing the law, because this is, remember, this is 26 Sagittarius. This is the galactic center of the universe right now, and transit asteroid, bam, is there, and it's going to go pow, 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 pow through the 10th house. Whew. 9th house, the lock. So what he did abroad, or with the law, with the Department of Justice, or with extremists somewhere else over the border, is going to kick over, and we are going to find stuff out. Everybody's going to know about it. His shared resources, Leo, I'm going to do this. He was advised by someone, or someone was helping him to do what I'm going to do. You know, stay in office. Retribution. Partner opposition. Water element sensing. Someone flipped, or something was intercepted on, like how he's got his little militias on the ground. That's like a backfire. 6th house, public. Black moon, Lilith, mystery. The pain and anguish he purposely caused being here, POTUS, with public servants, with our military, and so-called acting people. Something gets overturned there. 5th house of the sun. He tried to change stuff up. 5th house of the sun represents a leader. Tried to change something up. That's backfiring. 4th house defenses. There's asteroid America. He was trying to rewrite stuff. That's not working. Backfiring. 3rd house comms. Dark moon Lilith, his pain. Yeah, the 6th house routine. What he was planning for America to hurt us. There's the comms. There was a huge plan. We know more is going to come out. There's Orcus. That's the Oath Keepers. Right now, that asteroid, I think, is conjunct Karma. Oops. 2nd house, there's the moon. It's being led by the solar eclipse, which is leading Uranus. Oh, God, what a mess. South node, life's debts. Time to pay up. We've hit a wall. It's our Pluto return. Dude, you did a lot of crap. Time to pay up. Oh my gosh, there goes my throat again. Okay, how are you guys doing? It does sound like a poop storm to me too, Shelby. Glenn Kirshner tonight mentioned the statute of limits on indictments from the Mueller report. We're going up to February 14th unless there's sealed indictments. I think they're sealed stuff. Okay. Let me write these down. What do we have here? Oh my God, this Neptune sacrifice is freaking me out. And Capricorn, I use I use the government. One, to benefit me. Jupiter benefits. But, you know, he's got some debts to pay up. Because he was using the military and all the agencies. Trying to change our rules. Trying to transform the presidency. Trying to inflict harm. He's got some people probably that turned on him. Or, oh my God, he makes me nervous with that card. Leo, I will. 9th, 10th house world. It is going to come raining down. 10th, we've got Mercury retro, reinvent. 11th, we've got Cancer, I feel. the secrets. We have, this is his ticket to escape, literally. And is it an enemy as a second house? Own. Man, he's so screwed, you guys. So screwed. Okay, we got all that. Let's lay out some tarot cards and see what this mofo is doing. Just same old, same old, same old, same old. Oh, and then we'll do the dice. What's going on over Mal? Oh, and Melania. She's caught in the crosshairs too. It feels like nobody's even over here. This feels so empty. Gosh, does he feel alone? This is empty. He's like really just saving himself. Mining Bitcoin, anyone? This was a card for MARALAGO today when I was looking at Bitcoin mining, possibly at MARALAGO. Six of Pentacles, bribes, monies paid out. There's that cable network. I swear to God, that's going in and out of MARALAGO. China. Who are you? Jupiter benefit, I bet. Data Empire. I benefit. How much he benefited from money, donors, autocrats, people abroad. Oh my God. Oh, what? So this is the secret and the hidden. And this is the secret. The influence that came, the strength. This is Russia's strength. This was also to try to, if it's a secret against Biden, it was to weaken Biden. But this is all the help he gets to get what he wants. Hidden enemy. USA. USA. Alliances, networks. Yes. Yes, what? Yes, he was the pinpoint person for this. Point person for this. Point person to revive electors, to turn the election over. There's a network. Crowning him. All the offers he said to people, if you do this, you do that, this is what we're going to do. Come do it. We're going to do this. You don't have a choice, basically. Ninth house of the law. We've got the system going, up and going. This was planned out. This is how we do it. This is how we just shuffle data in, out, and manipulate, propagandize, deflect, distract. And these are our electors in order. I will tell you right now, Fulton County, Georgia, in Fannie, look good right now. Shared resources fool. Someone's getting off to a brand new start. Sealed indictments, possibly. I hope that would be nice. This is where the sacrifice was in D.C. This is the star. This was showing up a lot related to Donald's connections, like with Putin especially. Whatever he's working on the background with Putin, Turkey, MBS, all those countries. There is an international flavor about this. Sixth house, public servants. Yes, because we had people in the military who were signed up to do this, whatever it was. Fifth house of the sun. No, this is a cover-up. I didn't do it. No, he's the pinpoint for the cover-up. What'd you cover up? The worldwide operation. How they were going to end Biden. Oh, God. Fourth house defenses. There you go. is Queen of Pentacles, a different nation with money, or it could be someone like Lisa Monaco. It could be the IRS. It could be tax forms. But with him, I always see a foreign nation or a coup. Third house comes Magician. How documents, data, everything was manipulated to the favor. I just got Bill Barr on this because he used to be the Magician. Is this Flynn? It's not Flynn. Second house, income gains. Oh, look over there. Look over there. What is this hiding? Income gains. Page of Cups. Intercepts. Like NSO Pegasus spyware. Getting that news, setting something up. Vast data transfer, 10 of Wands. I feel like this is information he illegally obtained through somebody else. Here we go. Second house own right here. The Queen of Cups, this is his hidden enemy. The United States is onto him in something that he did with this. It's going to come out up to our full moon. It's going to be crazy. Nuts. Okay. And there goes my throat. It's dry. So I think we're just going to call it a night. I'm glad we got to do these 2 Tarotscopes. Thanks, you guys, for joining me. I know I didn't announce it. I didn't know if I was going to be able to come live. But this is a pretty interesting evening, isn't it? Thank you so much. Moderators, thank you for your lovely donations. I love being with you guys. You guys take it easy. Be easy on you. These are really trying times, okay? Anyone around you, everybody is having a hard time, okay? You have a good evening. Bonnie Douglas is fresh as a daisy in California. Okay, yes, good night. Thank you, Electra. Aw, thank you, Pammy. Thank you, Aha. It was awesome. Thank you, Paisley. Thank you, Holly Coleman. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, Sharon Lee. Have a good night. Love y'all. Thank you, Christina and Katie Moonchild's World. We'll see you later. You guys have a really good rest of the week. Be easy on your heart this week. The full moon is in Leo, okay? We'll see you later. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Aha. Okay. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Shelby. Bye, Marie. Okay. Bye. Love you more, Christina. Bye.